Y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for stopping by, y'all. We are headed oot and a boot. We got to get some things because we up to something, and I'll tell you all about it as soon as you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. Yeah, so friends, I was like serious when I said that I'm not really changing my diet. I'm just kind of zhuzhing things up a bit. So I'm trying to learn to eat whole grains. I know, right? So I got to learn to cook some stuff, which means I got to go buy some stuff. So I'm headed out to grab some supplies. Then we're going to head back to the house. I shudder to even say this, y'all. We are going to try some brand new recipes. And I know things don't always go well when we do this, but we're going to try it. So I'm going to run grab some supplies. I'm going to go back to the house and I know, y'all roll your eyeballs back in your head because I have found a new kettlebell workout that I want to do, and it's my girl Rebecca Kennedy doing it, and she always kills me. So this is likely going to be a little challenging, but I'm going to run, grab supplies. I'm going to go home, do my kettlebell workout, and I might show y'all what I get. I'm not getting a bunch of stuff, just a couple of things, but it's things we don't already have, and it's some kind of weird stuff. I mean, probably not weird like in the real world, but it's weird to me. So maybe I'll show you what we get, but then we're going to cook some stuff. So let me do this. Let me get home and swing them bells, and then we're going to make some stuff. And then we're going to test some stuff. Because y'all, the intern is out of town, so I can make weird things. I can make the house smell bad. I can do whatever I want. I can do what I want. Because, oh, I got to be stopping because there's cars in front of me stopping. I can do what I want because I am free as a breeze. I am batching it this weekend. So let me do that, and I will see y'all back at the house.
4 shots and you're pouring me a fit. No girl's ever looked at me like this. Your roommate's pissed, she's halfway out the door. We throw our glasses back and I shiver as your hair kisses the floor. I can't remember which party we danced through that night. The boys ask stupid questions, we just laugh at the secret we can't hide. For the first time, Cinderella's staying out past midnight. Your lips press soft against my shoulder. It's not forever. It's just a moment we can smile at when we're older. You grabbed my hand and dragged me to your room. My heart takes off and doesn't stop till she's halfway to the moon. Suddenly we're sober and we're shy, but someday we'll be brave enough to look each other in the eye. I can't remember which party we danced through that night. Boys ask stupid questions, we just laugh at the secret we can't hide. For the first time, Cinderella can't hear the clock strike with her lips pressed against my shoulder. It's not forever. It's just a moment we can smile at when we're older. It's not forever. It's just a moment we can smile at when we're older. You hid your face the next morning in line for the waffle iron. I forgive you, I was nervous too. A couple years flew by till we talked for hours at a house party in College Park. We didn't kiss, we just reminisced. I don't remember which one of us was last to reply. Boys still ask me stupid questions. I just scoff and roll my eyes. Now I I know that Cinderella don't need no prince to survive. Sometimes I check up on your profile. It's not forever, it's just the way I tend to think of you and smile. It's not forever, it's just the way you cross my mind once in a while. It's not forever.
Did y'all just see me get smoked in that workout? Like, actually, like I fell. I know. Anyway, I survived and now I'm hungry. Like, I'm hungry. So we're going to make some stuff. And like I said, we're going to make new stuff. Now, I was going to show you what all I got at the store, but I think I'm just going to show you the interesting stuff that I got. I got some quinoa, tri-colored quinoa. And I went ahead and started it cooking because, like I said, I'm hungry. So I boiled 2 cups of water and I rinsed out my quinoa because it says you gotta wash it before you cook it. I think that's a little weird, but I did it. So washed my quinoa, put 1 cup in 2 cups of boiling water, cut it down to simmer. Now I gotta watch my time so I don't burn it, whatever. So that's going. We got that. That's going on right now. We're going to make something with that. And I got some eggplants. And you may be thinking, well, we made stuff with eggplant before. No, we didn't, sister. That wasn't me. And here's how I know. Because I've never once in my life made anything with eggplant, eaten anything made with eggplant, tasted an eggplant. I don't know that I've ever even touched an eggplant before. So I was like, let me tell you what happened. I was going to try to make it sound more interesting than this. Here's what happened. I heard somebody talking about baba ganoush the other day, and I was like, that sounds so fun. I had no idea what it was, but it was fun to say. And I was like, if I make that, I can say it a bunch of times. So I looked it up, like I Alta Vista'd it up and found the recipe, and I was like, yes, please. So the first thing I have to do is cook this eggplant. So, well, the first thing I have to do is cut it. So I'm gonna cut it. Y'all, I've never, like I said, never touched an eggplant before. So let's hack into this thing. I don't know. Should I cut it? I'm gonna cut off the top. Should I cut off the top? I don't know. I'm pretty sure my mama doesn't like eggplant either, or I would call her and ask her how to do this. But I'm pretty sure that since I've literally never in my life eaten anything made with eggplant, that my mama must also not like eggplant. Or I can't say I don't like eggplant because I've never eaten it. So I've never tried it to not like it. It smells all right. It smells, I don't know, planty. So I have to put olive oil on both sides, put it cut side down, and stick it in the oven and bake it for like 40 minutes. So I got to get that going because I have a class in a little while. So I think what's going to happen is we're going to make the quinoa, do what we're doing with the quinoa, let this bake, and then while this is... So here's, hang on, let me get this in the oven and I'll be right back because I ain't got time to mess around with this. So y'all hang on. All right, eggplant's in the oven. It's going to bake at 400 degrees for about 40-45 minutes. How am I going to know when it's done? I don't know. Something about the outside gets wrinkly or something. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. But y'all look over here while I grab some bowls. With the quinoa, we're going to make like a quinoa salad. And I'm excited about this. So I'm going to chop up a bunch of stuff, and I have a recipe, but hang on. I kind of like the recipe, or I think it looks interesting, but then it also says adjust to taste. So I'm going to adjust it to my taste. So first thing, I'm going to slam chop a bunch of vegetables. I'm going to start. Y'all, I have finally grown up and stopped peeling my cucumbers. Hang on, y'all know I got to give the felons a bite of this cucumber. before they lose their little felon minds. But I don't know if this is true or not. Okay, now y'all are looking all kinds of crazy. I don't know if this is true or not, but you know how folks say that all of the nutrients in the cucumber are in the peel? Well, I was always peeling off the peel because I don't know, I just didn't like the feel of chewing on it. Well, since I've been using my Slam Chop Zini thing, like it makes it little square so you don't really get that much peel feel when you chew it. So now I'm fine. With cucumber peelings. So I'm gonna chop me up some cucumber. I should make them smaller because that quinoa, that's like teeny tiny little bits of stuff. But, oh, hang on, let me check on my quinoa. I think I'm gonna give that just another like half a minute. It's got just a little bit of water left in it. So, while that's doing that, I'm gonna chop zini some more vegetables. All right, so I got a cucumber. I'm gonna do some bell pepper. Even if it doesn't taste good, y'all, this is gonna be pretty. This lighting is awful. Did I tell y'all? So I got smoked in that workout, and this, I don't know what in the world happened. This horrible storm rolled in. So the lighting is now awful. I know, right? And the intern's gone. So, I mean, not that he could like fix the weather. But I'm all sad and lonely. And the weather is dreary. Okay, so there's some lovely bell pepper. Let's do some tomato. And I'm doing these all separately because I think what I'm gonna do is, hang on, let me grab that quinoa. I have to let it rest for like 5 minutes, which is perfect because that'll give me time to finish with my Slam chopping because I think I'm just gonna do a tomato. This we're definitely gonna get accosted by the interns. No, the furry felons if I don't give them one. All right, so I have tomato, cucumber, bell pepper. I have an avocado, and it's not cut. I'm so cheap, I reuse the same bag every time, so I just put, like after I take my half an avocado and I use it, I just put a whole avocado in the bag. So then when I cut the avocado in half, I know nobody asked. All right, so I have an avocado that I might or might not use. I don't know why I got 15 bowls out of the cabinet. I guess I didn't know how much stuff I was chopping up, but now we gotta make the dressing. So I found a bunch of different recipes online and I kind of like hybrided them together. And what I think I'm gonna do for my dressing is, so it calls for olive oil, lemon juice, red wine vinegar, and minced garlic. So you just whisk together the olive oil, lemon juice, vinegar, garlic, and then some salt. Here's what I'm gonna do, y'all hang on. I got honest to goodness lemon, not like the squeezy lemon juice from the lemon looking thing. Here's what I think I'm gonna do now. Let me enter for the record, I know that I should make the actual like dressing the first time and then alter it moving forward once I see what it tastes like. I know that's what I should do. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna use toasted sesame oil instead of olive oil. I know. Sounds like it's gonna be delicious. And I have some ginger, so maybe what I'll do is mix it up with the toasted sesame oil, just see how it is, and then maybe I will and maybe I won't put in some ginger. So, let me squeeze my lemon. I think I have an actual lemon squeezer somewhere, but I ain't digging that thing out. All right. Grab out that seed. Toasted sesame oil. Oh, it smells good. 1/4 cup. Garlic. Of course, I'm using my squeezy tube of garlic. This might be a fresh tube. Oh, hang on. Vinegar. Let's mix this up. Let's see what we got. It already smells good. This light, y'all, seriously. I should put this in a shaky jar and shake it up. All right, I think I'm going to dip a piece of cucumber in there to taste it. Because I want something that has kind of a mellow taste. I don't have a whole lot of taste to its own. That is exceptionally good. That's really, really good. I was thinking I brought this soy sauce just to see if we got a little randy and wanted to put some soy sauce in it. So here's what let's do. I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing stuff together. I'm just gonna see what comes out. So I think that quinoa has rested just about long enough. Put that where y'all can see what I'm doing. Oh, did I finish telling you what I have to do? So hang on. Forgot my spoon. Y'all are still looking some kind of weird way. The eggplant has to cook for 40 minutes. Then I take it out. And I don't know if I have to chop it up or what I do with it then, but then, y'all, I think I have to like peel off the skin or do something and then let it sit in the sink in a colander so that it like releases its liquid. What? This baba ganoush thing better be exceptionally tasty because that's disgusting. Anyway, ooh, that's very fluffy. Look at that. I think it's going to be not very tasty because I didn't put... I like the texture. It has literally zero taste to it at all. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to alter my plan already. Hang on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scoop a bunch of this into a bowl. And then build my salad in here. I really like that texture though. Have we tried this before? Oh, you know what we did? We had those cups of brown rice and quinoa. So I'm gonna just start throwing stuff in here. And then as the stuff becomes a lot, I can add more quinoa to it. I'm gonna get something not clinky to stir with. Let's throw in some tomato. I should have put salt in the quinoa when I cooked it. And I kind of thought about it, but then I was like, y'all are gonna laugh at me. I was like, oh, I ain't never made this before, so I'm not gonna put salt in it, but then I would completely change the dressing. I know. Hush. I'm not saying that I made, ooh, look how pretty that is. Look how pretty that is. I might like that ratio right there. Okay, let's add this weird little dressing I made. Just gonna, I was gonna like ease it in, but let's just go. Let's go. I think, you know what, this is gonna be perfect because when I'm flinging these little things all over the place, I'm gonna end up having to go teach my class and then come back and we'll taste this. I mean, I could taste it right now, obviously, and I'm most likely going to, but I need to go teach a class and then come back and we'll do the baba ganoush part. And in that time, this will have time to rest and the dressing can soak into the little quinoa things. Because I feel like they're gonna wanna soak up some dressing. Maybe I'll put in a little more. Because yeah, I feel like the dressing is pretty liquidy, but I do feel like they're gonna soak it up some. Based on absolutely nothing, because y'all, I ain't done none of this before. But you know how like if you leave pasta, like if you put pasta and sauce in the fridge, you know that the pasta is gonna soak up all that sauce and you're gonna go in there and be like, oh, this was perfect yesterday, but now it's all dry because the pasta soaked up all that sauce. I think that's exactly what the quinoa is gonna do here. And I am super tempted to throw some soy sauce in here, but I'm gonna fight that temptation. Because y'all know how I love mixing soy sauce in with like my salad dressings and stuff. But let me taste this. Am I gonna be, oh, I'm gonna be sad if this isn't good. You know what, let me add salt. Salt makes everything better. I mean, salt and a shot of tequila, but we'll just go with the salt for now. I'm not doing shots of tequila in the middle of the afternoon. I feel like there was something else I was gonna tell y'all. I don't remember if it was about my workout, because was that a freaking trial? All right, here we go. Hup, hup, here we go. All right, I have pieces of all the things, and oh, that's very good. Oh, that is very, very good. I have no words. So the quinoa, y'all know sometimes I say stuff tastes like dirt, and I'm so country, I don't even mean that mean-like. So I had a friend up here, he was native. He didn't like change from being native to being something else, he passed away, and wild rice is a big thing up here, and y'all, wild rice tastes like dirt. And he would get so mad at me because, of course, wild rice is like a native crop. It's like a native thing to grow. Not brown rice, wild rice. I'm gonna have this stuff all up in my teeth, by the way. But, so it's the Ojibwe up here would grow and sell wild rice. So I'd buy my wild rice every year. And I'd be like, oh, this tastes like dirt. And he's like, it's not, we had some kind of off-color nicknames we called each other. So he would address me by my off-color nickname and be like, it is not dirt, it's earthy. We don't say things taste like dirt, we say they taste earthy. So when I think about like this, to me tastes a little bit like I think it's the brown, it must be the brown bits. Tastes like dirt. So it has an earthy taste, but it's not like wild rice. It's not the least bit overwhelming. It's very subtle. And y'all, I randomly picked the perfect combination of vegetables because they're crisp. I'm seriously gonna I have this stuff all up in my teeth, so don't eat this on a date. Or I mean, like maybe if you want to like test the person's, you know, like if they're like in it for the long haul, eat this stuff on a date because this ain't nice. I mean, it's good, but not. Anyway, so it is very tasty. I really like the texture of it. I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna let it rest. I might even put it in the fridge because my class is 30 minutes. So I'll let it rest for that 30 minutes. We'll come back, deal with this eggplant thing, make the baba ganoush, which y'all, I'm gonna be so disappointed if that's not good. But this is gonna be dinner. I have some turkey, ground turkey in the fridge. Y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a second because I know you're all like, she's gonna make them meatballs again. I'm gonna make them meatballs again because y'all know I'm just gonna take that turkey, mush it up, throw in an egg, a tablespoon of breadcrumbs that I'm going to mix with some plain non-fat almond milk. Mix that up, put in some seasoning, some anything but the kitchen sink seasoning, which I say it's from the Walmart because I buy it at the Walmart, but I think it's just like a McCormick's seasoning. Put that in there. I already said the egg. Mush it up, scoop it out by the tablespoon, cook it in my air fryer at, I believe it's 360 for like 7 minutes, roll them over, 6 minutes, done. That's my lean protein. I'm gonna eat this lovely quinoa salad and hopefully maybe have some baba ganoush because that's fun to say. And I'll probably, well, this is gonna be really filling, but I might have just a small green salad to go along with it. I don't know why I'm telling y'all all this like I'm deucing out because we're only halfway through this thing. So let me clean this up. I gotta figure something out about that eggplant in the oven. And so I'm gonna do this. And when I come back, the eggplant will be ready for us to do something with it, all right? So y'all sit tight. I'm gonna go aggravated kid for 30 minutes and I'll be back. All right, y'all. I was way more excited about this before, and now I'm a little bit nervous, but I got the eggplant. Can y'all see this? Hang on. I scooped out the eggplant. I finished baking it, roasting it, whatever, at 400 degrees for like, I don't know, 40, 45 minutes until it looked like good and mushy. And I scooped out the innards of it and just put it in a strainer over a bowl to let it drain. And now, so apparently you can do it just in a bowl and just mush it up. But I don't know, I feel like, because it says like you want to keep some texture to it, but y'all, that's a lot of texture going on in there. I don't know that I want that much texture in my mouth. So here's what we're going to do. This is what got me all excited. I was like, oh, eggplant and tahini. So we put in like a good dollop. Ooh, that's a lot of tahini. I didn't mean to put in that much tahini. A good dollop of tahini. Garlic. A little tiny bit of cumin. And I'm actually going to measure my cumin because this can go wrong very, very quickly. Not like that tahini. I forgot I had that new jar. Remember, it used to be a lot thicker than that. I still think even with measuring it, I think I put in too much cumin. Oh, this is going sideways very, very quickly, friends. Put in some lemon juice. That is like 97% tahini in there. Okay, now, I'm not sure I exactly know how to pulse this thing, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Because I really don't want to this could all just be an absolute just disaster. But, hang on. Oh, there we go. You just push the pulse button without actually turning it on. Let's check our babas, our baba ganoushkins. Oh, all right then. Y'all know how much I love tahini. I did put the quinoa. So in my head, I have couscous, tabbouleh, and quinoa all swimming around together. I don't know why, but I put the quinoa salad in the fridge. So we'll try that cold. And we'll try a little bit of the tahini heavy baba ganoush. You're jealous I got to say that. I know you are. I am not gonna overwork this. Okay, that looks, I think that, I'm gonna say like, oh, that looks like it's supposed to. Literally never even seen this in a restaurant, nothing, nowhere. I'm telling you, I just heard somebody talking about it and I was like, oh, that sounds like it would be fun to say in a video, so I'm gonna make it. I know. Oh, I know. All right, hang on. I did plan ahead enough to have dippers. Remember we had these before, these delish little pita crackers. I got real pitas, and that's what I'm actually gonna eat with this stuff later, but I don't want to go through the whole thing of like toasting a pita and cutting it up. And I know, I act like it's breaking rocks or something. It ain't all that much, but I just don't want to deal with it. So I'm gonna just try it on one of these little crackers. And I am dipping straight out the dish. Don't tell the intern. Did I put, okay, I put cumin in here. I'm gonna try it. Oh wait, here, we can use this camera. That's what we got. I'm gonna try it and then we might add some more stuff to it. That's good. That's good. Y'all, I like that. I might like eggplant. Hang on. Let me taste another one. That's good. I need to read and see if you're supposed to serve it hot or warm or cold. Because I wonder, you know how like our chocolate hummus is not nearly as delicious straight out of the thing when it's warm as it is when it's cold? I wonder if this is the same way. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna stop pressing my luck and get out of here, but, oh no, wait, we gotta try our, hang on. I'm actually gonna press my luck just a little further. I don't know what is up with this lighting. I don't know if it's because the outside light is a little sketch today or because I'm back, you know what? Being backlit by that window is not helping anything. And the fact that I keep going like in and out of like camera range. Hang on. I'm gonna dip myself just a little taster of this salad. Now it's not cold yet, but it's like a little cooler than it was before, and it's been sitting with that dressing on it. So let's try this. That's very good, y'all, and that toasted sesame oil was a way to go. That like nutty toasted sesame taste with the earthy dirt taste of the quinoa, that is 100%. And the crunch of the veggies, that's really, really good. So I'm gonna eat me some baba ganoush with some quinoa salad. I'm gonna throw together those turkey meatballs. And that's gonna be dinner, y'all. Let us know in the comments. Do you eat eggplant? Have you eaten eggplant? If so, let me know how you eat eggplant. How do you cook it? And are you supposed to, I was wondering if you're supposed to scoop out the seeds. I did not do so, and then I food processed it and they came out fine. But was there something in there I was supposed to scoop out before? I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you made it this far, we are most definitely friends. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you can keep up with the shenanigans. I upload food and fitness videos at the beginning of every week with some book videos over on Fit Danielle Reads sprinkled in between. See you on the next one.